United. They line up as follows. Number 1, Ryan Wood. Number 2, Raina Smale. Number 5, Daniel Petkovsky. Number 8, Maki Petratos. Number 9, goal scoring machine, Yu Akubo. Number 11, Anthony Frangi. Number 12, Jordan Lane. Number 16, Lachlan Sepping. Number 22, Byron Jin. Number 77, Jimmy Petratos. And for the very last time here at Landon Stadium, your captain this evening, number 27, Nikolai. Substitutions for Hills United. Number 10, Jamal Welcardi. Number 13, Cam Philp. Number 20, Thomas Lopez. Number 24, Sunday Yona. Number 26, Thomas Mako. And number 31, William Lucas. Big welcome to our visitors from Marconi this evening. They line up as follows. Number 1, James Hilton. Number 2, Nathan Milgate. Number 3, Cameron Windust. Number 5, James Bayless. Number 6, Dominic Costanzo. Number 7, Franco Meyer. Number 8, Daniel Bowman. Number 9, James Timilovsky. Number 10, and the Marconi skipper, Marco Jesic. Number 18, George Daniel. And number 23, Brandon Vella. Substitutions this evening for Marconi Stallions. Number 19, Kyle Cementi. Number 20, Yuki Kitano. Number 21, Griffin Barry. Number 26, Matthew Martig Ango. Number 29, Luke Grasso. And number 34, Julian Munch.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't allow me. I'm about to let my heart speak. Friends keep telling me to listen. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like.
set.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Football New South Wales YouTube page. Round 28 action from Landon Stadium, this famous NPL men's New South Wales venue in Western Sydney. It's a clash that will have an impact on both ends of the table. Hills United versus in the grandstand with the commentary from Seven Hills. I've been looking forward to this one. Big shout out to Dominic Craniti, who could not do this. I'm very, very glad to be able to call this game for you at late notice. Hope you're doing well, Dominic. Well, firstly, for Hills United, time's running out. They are in second last place as the teams head into the last 3 rounds. They're in the promotion relegation playoff spot, 15th place. They're trying to get enough points between from the last 3 games. Marconi Stallions, Apia Leichhardt, and Blackburn. Second season in the top tier of men's football for New South Wales. While for Marconi Stallions, 3 points is a must. Any hurts. Thomas the Bird, starting with the yellow jerseys, the white socks. Marconi, Tricolore d'Italia. Bianco, also English, okay. Red. 2 captains going through the pre-match formalities. Marco Jesic for the visitors. Tonight, Hills United captain Nikolai Muller is announcing his retirement from playing. This is his final home game. What a career he has been. He's played senior international for Germany. That is itself a long career. Western Central Coast huddling, so it's the Hills United starting lineup. For tonight is Danny Horsted, and the hosts were expecting a 4-3-3 formation. Goal for them. Number 1, back 4 from left to right, number 12. Number 5, Danny Horsted. Number 2, Rainer Style, and number 22, Byron Ginn. Midfield trio, number 16, Roberts. Number 27, the captain, Nikolai Muller. Anthony Franchi, 3 up front. Number 8, Mackie Petranos. Number 77, Dinu Petranos. There's the whistle. Away we go. It's a big one for both teams. The third to last round. So much on the line for both girls. And Marconi. Now, the Marconi starting lineup. Expecting 4-3-3 for them as well. In goal, number 1, James Hilton. Back 4 from left to right. Number 18, George Daniel. Number 3, Cameron Windust. Number 2, Nathan Milgate. And number 23, Brandon Vella. In midfield, number 5, James Bayless. Number 8, Daniel Bowman. And just ahead of them, number 10, the captain, Marco Jesic. Very much an attacking midfielder. Number 3 up front. Number 6, Dominic Costanzo. Number 9, James Termakovsky. Number 7, crossing right now, Franco Meyer. That goes into Ryan Wood's gloves. Point with Hills, they do like to mix it up, attack from time to time. So actually, looks like Anthony Franklin is starting coming on the left wing for Hills, and Matthew Petranos is coming the furthest forward of that Hills United midfield forward. The Hills all eyes will be on Ewa Cougar, 15 goals for the season, a sensational signing for this newly promoted side. They're covering all those to ensure safety from relegation. They've had some interesting results already in this round, including one last night at Cromer Park, a game very much delayed by both lightning strikes in the area and by the Northern Beaches Council automatic floodlight switch-off time for Cromer Park. But eventually that game was finished. St. George City defeating Man United by 2-1 last night. Flick from Jesic, and that's very, very straightforward for Ryan Wood. By the way, the 2 sets of substitutes for Hills, the backup keepers, William Lucas, the other players on the bench that we may see later: Cameron Philp, Thomas Macco, Thomas Lopez, Jamal Belcardi. Sunday owner, Hills United, are coached by Luke Casserly. What a player he was, by the way. As there's the flick and Kubo chasing back straight forward to Hilton. By the way, on the Harry is the backup keeper. The Carl Chimenti, Yuki Kitano. He plays that forward. Matthew Martignago, Luke Rasso, and Julian Monge. So there's Miller. Been such an asset since joining Hills United, was instrumental in helping this team get promoted from League One men's at the end of last season. And it's Hills on the attack, but pretty straightforward tackle for James Bayless. Costanza looks to be the one chasing that. Headed out by Raina Smart, another player who footwork. From Muller, Seppi sends it left. Here's Lane, across halfway. Akubo is fighting hard for that one. That's exactly what Hills United need, in addition to his high-quality forward-playing, goal-scoring, and he's actually won the free kick. He's not wasting any time. They need the goals to come from somewhere, and it is quite the tough run for Luke Casserly's side to finish the season. As I said, this is their final home game. Then they finish the season with an away trip to Apia Leichhardt, and the away trip that really isn't, but it'll feel like an away game, I'm sure, on the final round of the season when Curtis played Blacktown City. Daniel sends it forward. Massive header from Petkovsky. Work back to Hill. Let me just check the live score website. Scores in progress. I might just need to refresh that, because I'm pretty sure the 5 PM game would be finished by now. It's been shall we say, as Muller tries to put the finesse on that pass, headed away by Windust. It's been a day for surprising results, shall we say, in NPL Men's New South Wales. The 5 PM kickoff, Sydney Olympic 0, St George FC 3, St George FC very much in the relegation battle, just like Hills United. That's 3 massive points for the team affectionately known as the Saints, and a very surprising score in progress at the Arctic Circle. Northwest Sydney Spirit 4, Blacktown City 1. Yeah, I didn't see that coming either. Don't worry, it's not just you. Interesting backheel, and that's going to be a Marconi free kick. So, Spirit clearly feeling very nice after making a bit more club history on Wednesday night, defeating Glenorchy Knights by 3-0 and therefore making the Australia Cup round of 16 for the very first time. The last Football New South Wales club actually left in this year's edition of the Australia Cup, so congratulations to David Perkovich and the team there. As is generally the way in the weekend in this competition, there's been quite a few spectacular goals. Check out the NPL New South Wales socials, because our fearless leader, as in us as in the media, the Greek god of football New South Wales, Mark Stavroulakis, has been doing more tireless work getting up these match reports and clipping up these highlights for all of you. Here's Seppi. Muller plays it left. Lane. ING. And against his old club, by the way. Speaking of spectacular goals, that's a man who can create a highlight reel or two. Hills would like him to add to his highlight collection this evening. Here's Meyer. Usual approach from whenever I've seen Marconi in their wide attacking positions. They want the wingers to cut inside. That hasn't worked out that time. And Muller has all the options to his left. And disbelieving not to get the free kick. Now a chance for the visitors down their left-hand side. This looks like Costanzo. And right across the face of goal. And there it is. Marconi with their first real attack have opened the scoring with Marko Jesic. And for Jesic, it's a case of fiddler on the roof for his goal tally because it is 16 going on 17. Marconi Talisman has had another brilliant season. And it's the dream start for the visitors. Marconi Stallions have galloped into a one-goal lead. Hills have been making the early forays in an attacking sense in this game. By maybe so bold as to make a boxing analogy, kind of chucked a few early jabs, but then Marconi had struck the first meaningful blow. It was a sensational cross from the left. Marko Jesic's run to the far post was perfectly timed. The end result was United 0, Marconi Stallions win. Left-hand side again for Marconi. Another crossing chance. Instead it's cut back, and Jesic nearly had a second, barely a minute after he scored the opener. Just too high. And Marconi, they've scored, let me consult the stats, a lot of goals this season. I'll be a bit more serious. 70, well now Jesic's strike makes it 73 goals in the 2024 campaign. Doing maths on the fly, never a good thing for me, but they played 27, pretty much 27 in the league, plus 4 cup games, so they've just about started their 32nd game. To have already scored 73 goals is a very, very impressive feat. Better from their game. Muller then, now flatter ball, really. Tricky one to deal with, but Petkovsky will find it simple enough to play back to Ryan Wood. Now, the high press, and that is an interesting pass. Smiles got a job on his hands here as the green jerseys swarm. Jesic. Now Daniel. There's the clearance. Strong tackle in the way of the field. Now, let's see, there is an appeal for offside, and I think the assistant on the far side did not heed it. So here's the cross, and it's interesting. Frangie. It's way too underneath it. Just in the mood for live scores, and of course the joys of being on the Football New South Wales YouTube page is incredibly simple. So check out the scores of other stream games. The League One men's match of the round was earlier today at I think it was Hensley Athletic Field. Harcoa FC 1, Mount Druitt Town is 1. That'll be interesting. In fact, the result of that, of course, I did mention earlier, there is a promotion relegation playoff spot. The promotion race in League One men's currently between the Bulls FC Academy of Mount Druitt, and Bulls will be glad to see Mount Druitt have drop points today. Costanzo finds Daniel's overlapping run. It's 1-on-1 against Ginn. Daniel back to Costanzo. Cross slammed into a goal zone. to Hilton. You can't miss him in that bright pink jersey. I'd like to think I will not get his name wrong, but it's been known to happen. As Maya tries the diagonal, it'll go back for the free kick brought to ground after the passing play. Kubo, surrounded by 3 opponents. Oh, that's a lovely back heel to Sepping. And Sepping is on the right wavelength to make sure Hills keep possession. Now late. Going the other way, Temelkovsky. There's a fair bit of friendly rivalry between Temelkovsky and Jesic in terms of who will be the team's leading scorer, as the bell across to the far post is dealt with. There's now, after that, a strike force that is your 2 furthest plays forward in your formation, if that makes sense, have combined for 35 goals, which is quite some achievement. As I said earlier, Jesic on 17, and now Temelkovsky on 18 for the season. Chest from Petkovsky. Maki Petrados. Here's Moore. Marconi anticipated the through ball, started to step up. I think they caught attacker moving too early, but it'll be a free kick. Frangie too fleet-footed. I think it was Bowman, and attacking set piece in a decent position. And he can hit a ball as hard as Anthony Frangie can hit it. Too much of a discussion over who will take this one, although Lachlan Sepping is adding his input to this Hills United set piece. James Hilton positioning the wall carefully, 4 in the wall for Marconi. Just past the quarter. Now a mark here with 7 years. It's Frangie, it's over the wall, and it's wide. Did the first bit right, and the shape on that strike, very nice from Frangie. Off target, not off target by too much. Switch prepares for a longer goal kick. Oh, if I'm going to talk about games early today, apologies. Very remiss of me not to mention the women's game played earlier today at the Arctic Circle, Spirit's home ground. Very remiss of me because the man who called that game is sitting right next to me in the landing box. Dave McDonald was women's commentary duty today for a 7-goal thriller in Macquarie Park. Virgin Jets, who have had an excellent end to the season, defeating Northwest Sydney Spirit by 4-3. Of the games from NPL Women's, the other 6. This will be round 24 of the women's competition for NPL on Sunday. Obviously, you can watch them all on the Football News YouTube page, the same way you're watching this one, Windust. It's harder than it looks to have your body weight going backwards and take it off the chest and not lose control. Windust has done nicely there, as Marconi tried the left side with Daniel Costanzo. Can't get past here. Maya. Working on the second slams it into Maya. Bounce with Willis to hit it over halfway. Again, but Bowman now it's a warning, and there's a look of disbelief on Nikolai Muller's face. I can even see it from here. What is the charge? He appears to be saying. And Danny Horstead giving the universal signal for no more. James Bayless. Keep looking at my notes just to make sure I don't accidentally call him Lachlan Bayless. I'm not confident that I will not make that mistake at some point during the 90 minutes. So, apologies in advance to the Bayless family. There's Hilton. Goes too long for Temelkovsky there. Headed forward by Smile. Now, Marconi. Another one in quick succession. 19th minute here at Lambert Stadium. If you've just joined us, it's Marconi Stallions leading Hills United by a goal to nil. A goal in the 8th minute from Marko Jesic, his 17th of the season. And, so far, the game plan working pretty much to perfection for the visitors. At very much business end of the NPL Men's New South Wales campaign. So much on the line in multiple games. Across the league, that's what you want. There's 4 games, or the remaining 4 games for this round will be played tomorrow. As Kubo moves that lofted ball forward. That's Maki Petratus firing in. Runs ahead. Instead, Maki Petratus delivers to Frangie. It's just a little bit too high for the number 11. Left side for Hills. Lane. Decent cross. All the way. That's Costanzo. Markovsky stopped him halfway. He was doing well. Marconi's top scorer. Stopped before he got to the halfway line. Frangie draws another free kick. That one is also in a promising position. Just quickly, tomorrow's NPL Men's New South Wales games, which you can watch on the Football New South Wales YouTube page. There's 3 of them at 3 p.m. Tomorrow, Central Coast Mariners versus Wollongong Wolves from Plume Park. And because it's at Plume Park, obviously it'll be called by the voice of Central Coast Football, Pete Pryor. Then there's also Western Sydney Wanderers versus Sydney United 58s. Wanderers with another day game. And Justin Davies will have the match report for you there from that game. And also, you could call us a derby, Rockdale Illingdon versus Sutherland Sharks. I believe that's the match of the round, so look out for Jude Dolan's Instagram stories and maybe some photos from Brett Nielsen. It's Maki Petranos this time, and that is also over the crossbar. And the latest of the games in NPL Men's tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. from Lambert Park, the home of Sydney's best barista. It is Apia Leichhardt versus Sydney FC. Sydney FC also in the relegation battle, and Apia Leichhardt. Actually, as I'm trying to refresh the table, just it's an interesting one because as the games come thick and fast at the end of the season, Apia Leichhardt playing Rockdale Illingdon on Wednesday the 14th of August. In the Waratah Cup final, that's at Jubilee Stadium in Kogarah, so perhaps they might rotate, perhaps that might give Sydney FC kind of a higher chance of getting something from that trip to Sydney's English. Oh, and of course, I'm very familiar with Lambert Park. Will Gotsis, the Adonis, will be versus Sydney FC. Costanzo in swinger and cleared by Wayne. little pause there as the arms went up from the Marconi attacker, but no penalty appeal. Sepping trying the switcher play, but it doesn't swing away from Hilton. It doesn't even bother using the hands. Pokes it back to Wolf. Now, Kubo actually will get onto it eventually. Now, Muller surging forward. Two to his right. Mackie Petratos now. Ginn overlapping. Low cross. It's temporary. Ginn keeps it alive though. I think that's Mackie Petratos again. Nice footwork. Sweeping header. Now Ginn. You can't give up. You must not give up. Some pressure, but now Maya with space in front of him and some options. That's a lovely ball for Temelkovsky. Bit of a tight angle, and he was looking for a teammate. Sepping clears the game. For the moment, first pass back behind the ball, so you can see. How they're setting up. You expect the furthest four attacking players for them. The two Petratoses. Petrato? The two Petratoses, Mackie and Dimmy, as well as Akubo and Frangie, expecting to kind of swap positions at some point. For the moment, it is Frangie on the left, Dimmy Petratos on the right, with Akubo and Mackie Petratos essentially. He's on the ball with Sepping and just plays almost the shortest possible pass to Frangie. Mackie Petratos, he's drifted out wide. There we go, just as I said. Just as I said, it looks like Dimmy's more central in this phase of play. Another Hill set piece. So, well, there hasn't been too much for James Hilton, the Marconi shot stopper, to do, at least not yet. Hills are at least winning these free kicks in these interesting positions. Oh, shout out to @AlmostClutchy on Twitter, who has just notified me his prediction. Yes, it's hat-trick incoming. Well, we'll see if Almost Clutchy is right at the end of the game, won't we? The home fans hoping that he is absolutely wrong, as Sepping delivers, and that will be the first corner of the game, going the way of the home side. Okay, now we need to talk about streams coming up tomorrow at this very stadium, Lambert Stadium. It's the League One women's match of the round. The women's second tier, 4 p.m. kickoff, and it's a derby. Blackhand City versus high-flying, well, more than high-flying Mount Druitt. They're leading the League One Women's Club Championship. At this stage, the women from Popondetta Park looking like favourites to earn what would be a historic promotion for their women's program to NPL winners. Sepping delivers the corner and right into the middle of the 6-yard box. Here's the header, and then it is straight at Hilton. Well, there you go. He did have to do something. Two things, and James Hilton did that very well. Here's Meyer. Great left foot on him, and he's found the opposite winger. Oh, diagonal ball, although the defending was nice from Hills. He's got Costanza running at them, but then he might get the chance anyway. Costanza, he cuts inside. Now Meyer, very central. And interesting ball, and almost got it millimeter perfect. Ryan would stay calm, and fell into his box. turn, but blocked by Ginn. Now Muller for Hills. Mackie Petratos blocked on the far touchline. Now, Smile will get across quickly, and Smile finds Muller. Going forward to Okubo. Retains possession for the yellow jerseys. Throwing for the visitors. So, number 28th minute here at the stadium formerly known as Pregame Stadium. By the way, my favorite name for this venue. I'm happy to call it Landers Stadium, but I do want to acknowledge previous names for venues when I can, as Daniel is essentially, and Hills swarm the ball carrier, so Sepping takes it into the center circle. Finds Jordan Lane. Sepping, nice pass, curling it into Dimi Petratos' path. He's 1-on-1, and then Bella is the 1-on-1. Myers fouled by Sepping. Windust. And Bayless. Bowman. So, by the way, I think that was 3 former Central Coast Mariners Academy in possession. Former Central Coast Mariners Academy players in possession all in a row for a brief moment there. High press works for Hills. Hikovsky doesn't like his forward options, so that's going back to the goalkeeper, so Hills can start again. I think I hear James Hilton imploring his teammates to step up as Muller plays forward. Bella down the line. Yesic. This goal separates the two sides near the half-hour mark. Very, very important contest for both ends of the table. Myers allowed to turn. Now, goes one. Is it going to get to Yesic? No. Lane will defend that situation at the expense of a throw. James Bayless. Dominic Costanzo. Tamakovsky, his turn to drift out wide, and he's under pressure that Danny Horsted deems to be too heavy. So here's a set piece opportunity coming up for Marconi.
Good United FC would like to thank the wonderful support from their sponsors and supporters in 2024. A big thank you to Ivory Special Coatings, Snooze, Castle Hill, Triple A Tire Factory, X Demolition and Excavation, Phoenix Building Approvals, Astus Financial, IC Homes, all love our Italian restaurant.
Taking a set piece with one player in the wall. Excellent sponsoring, by the way, Dave, as Costanzo delivers, and there's the flick, and it's in. And Marconi has scored, and it is Yesic again. 2 goals in 31 minutes. A wonderfully deft header.
Goal
That
for
Dominic
Marconi
Costanzo
Stallions.
free kick.
Number 10,
In off the
Marconi
post.
Stallions.
Perfect accuracy. Hills United
Hills
nil.
United nil, Marconi Stallions 2.
Watching it in the replay in front of me, it's escaped the attention of those in yellow jerseys. The flick was sublime. By the way, because I suspect at Almost Clutchy on Twitter is listening, I just would like to note Marko Jesic is actually on a perfect hat-trick now. If he scores with his left foot, and he scored with his right foot in his head, that's quite some achievement for tonight's proceedings. Dominic Costanzo showing off his crossing ability once more. is so dangerous when you give him any kind of dead ball opportunity anywhere near the goal. Anywhere near the goal, he found it at the head of his skipper and has doubled Marconi's lead here. To watch the stream at half time, I also feel like, sure, apologies to everyone there. I feel like Dominic Costanzo actually set up the first goal as well. There's a speculative effort from the Kubo, which is no kind of bother James Hilton. Hilton goes long. Think about my own KPIs, which is mentioned in every other stream that's going to be played this weekend on the Football New South Wales YouTube page. Sunday's NPL women's games one at a time, and we have to start with the most important NPL women's game tomorrow, which is, of course, the game that I'm calling. Now, the United versus Macarthur Rams, Cromer Park, 5 p.m. kickoff. Actually, a rematch of the 2017 NPL Women's Grand Final. And Manly right on the edge of the top 4. For NPL Women's, it's a 14 final series in that competition. Macarthur Rams still with hopes of claiming the premiership there in a battle for top spot with RPL Icon. Vela can't keep hold of it, so he's wins the throw of second. Another Marconi throw. Bowman has got a lot of room. And it's easy to defend. Dave McDonald, he's putting pressure on me to move a particular match up the order in terms of what I plug for tomorrow. Oh, I was actually going to do that. Now I'm thinking I might change my mind, Dave. But Brandon Bell. So, by the way, I just remembered that. Thanks. I actually had this conversation with Dave earlier today. I heard earlier there are actually only 5 NPL women's streams tomorrow. There has been a game that has been postponed. So for any fans of either Football New South Wales Institute or the Sydney Olympic women's team, they will not play tomorrow. They'll play on, I think, Wednesday the 21st. I'm not sure the reason there, although I suspect Football New South Wales might try to protect the main buildings, main grass field at Downtown Sports Park. As Costanzo, again under pressure, again plays it forward, only as far as Daniel. Baines. Daniel again. Cross is blocked. I like that left side, and this is promising. Here's the cross, and there it is, but the flag's up, so that will not be James Temmelkovsky's 19th of the season. He's been pinged for offside. Right, Daniel drew it, the assistant nearest to us. Score stays at 2-0. Might as well look at the other members of the 13, the match officials. But yeah, the assistant on the far side to us is Cameron Wright, and tonight's 4th official is Brad Wright. Wood goes for distance. Marconi ball. The other custodian, Hilton. Thumbs up from Meyer, who appreciate the effort. He found an interesting bit of space right in front of us, near halfway, and right in front of tonight's Football New South Wales photographer, Damien Briggs. Calling this game, Nathan Milgate. Well, I was wondering if tonight's camera operator Chester was going to get a touch there, because that's quite some clearance. No, not the sportscast camera. Thankfully, Chester and the equipment are safe. There's a moment to lose. Strong aerial work from Windust. Costanzo with a step over, trying to beat Muller with the change of pace. Muller, that's great defensive work. Somewhat less threatening to the spectators there. Girls throw on there. Through. Oh, go on, man. So the next women's game that I'll plug tomorrow, it is, they tell me it's some kind of match of the round. So Dave McDonald will be enjoying commentary from the world-famous shipping container at Blacktown Football Park. Big one, this. Blacktown Spartans right in a heated women's relegation battle with University of New South Wales. Blacktown Spartans host Gladesville Ravens, who, memory serves me correctly, pretty much need to win to have any hopes of making the top four. Tough loss for Ravens last time out, losing to Manly United at the Arctic Circle. Tough for some. Yes, Dave McDonald calling Spartans Ravens in the women's tomorrow. 5 p.m. kickoff from Rudy Hill. Frangie delivers. Good header. Muller will pull the trigger. Takes a touch. I think that was a slight deflection, but also safe hands from Hilton. I think Hilton spotted the opportunity for a counter-attack, but also perhaps didn't quite get the contact he wanted on the kick-out. It's another long-distance header, and Smiles under some pressure here. Back toward the fans. An opportunity for Marconi to press high. Stepping's got to hurry. Maya now for the Stallions. This good long-range shooter. Almost saw it there. Franco Maya always wants something, always looking for an opportunity to shoot with his left foot. Scored 8 times this season. The last time I called Marconi, he scored from well outside the box. Wasn't too far away from making it in the 2024 campaign. Back to Vela. Now Windust. Maya. Back by Lane. Daniel. And Costanzo. The room for Marconi's number 6. Temelkovsky. One-touch pass. Could be a chance for a third. And does do just enough. James Bale is pressing. Costanzo once more. He'll whip it in. And Temelkovsky's trying for the deft flick, trying to emulate what Marko Jesic did earlier on. Does not beat Ryan Woods. Approaching half-time here. Hills United 0, Marconi Stallions 2. Marko Jesic opened the scoring for Marconi. 2 there in the 31st minute. Daniel will spin. Will it favor Costanzo? Yes, he will get to that. And he'll win the throw-in as well. Also, before I forget, yes, because it's me, the commentary, and Chester doing the camera work. Yes, it's yet another. That's crossed and Petkovsky heads away. Me plus Chester means one more time the Filipino Dream Team bringing a Football New South Wales stream to you. Lane sends it forward, and of course, as we are in Blacktown Council, the local government area with the most people of Filipino descent in Australia, I think that's very appropriate. Baligang bati to anyone who's tuning in from the Philippines. Put someone under pressure, and Jimmy Petranos nearly had an opportunity to run through onto the goalkeeper. Instead it's Maya. skies the pass well for Bella, who had stayed forward from an earlier phase of play. Pekovsky is across. Goes back to York. Kick out wasn't wanted. Muller is in there, but it's Costanzo who waits for the overlap. There's Daniel. Low cross. Rain a smile. Absolute no nonsense lyrics. Maki Petratos finding the fire. Maki Petratos again. Just didn't see what that was, but whatever it is, free kick which Hills have already taken. Muller switches to Lane. Lane, outswinger, but not swinging out enough, and that's a goal kick. Also, NPL Women's New South Wales action you can watch tomorrow. It's another 5 p.m. kickoff from one of the best names in our state leagues. It's the Village Green, and it's the other party in that women's relegation battle, the University of New South Wales. They're just similar situation to the Hills men's team. They're trying to earn a second season in the top tier. University of New South Wales hosting Apia Leichhardt, and I hope this commentary allocation hasn't changed from what it originally was, because I believe Nicholas Kutniak, the People's Champion, will be calling that one 5 p.m. tomorrow. And if you follow Nicholas Kutniak on socials, apparently he's been doing his own breakdancing. I mean, apparently he's been inspired by Australian Olympic competitor Ray Gunn. I mean, I feel like we should all be inspired by Ray Gunn in our own particular way. I'll have to watch that clip maybe at half time. But more importantly, as we're into the final minute of first half regulation time, corner kick coming up. Temelkovsky and Jesic putting pressure on the goalkeeper in the 6-yard box. That's where it goes. Great punch from Ryan Woods. Daniel shoots, but it is over. Distance on that punch from Brian Wood. That was a punch Kelly Harrington would have been proud of. Brooms one. Temelkovsky struggling to win the free kick. Oh, I remember to look at the fourth official for once. 1 minute a minimum of 1 minute time added on to end the first period.
Fourth official has indicated a minimum of 1 minute extra time to be played.
For those of you tuning in, a collector's item. I actually remembered to look at the fourth official in the 45th minute. It will not happen again for some time, I assure you. Jesic finding Bell. And breaks it up. He's finding himself near touchline, but blocked by Windows. Now Meyer cutting in once again. And for James Bayliss, but that will be too high for Costanzo. Sneak in one last commentator nickname. NPL Women's New South Wales action, 5 p.m. tomorrow from Macedonia Park. Illawarra Stingrays versus Northern Tigers, called by Wollongong Sax boy Thomas Phillips. But that's half time, and it's looking great for the visitors, Marconi Stallions, as they head to the dressing sheds. They lead by 2 goals over Hills United, both goals scored by their captain, Marko Jesic, who is now on 18 for the season. As of right now, Marconi is top scorer. Eric Subihano here on the mic from Landers Stadium. We'll take a short break, and then we'll be back for the second half.
Financial. Phoenix Building Approvals. Ace Demolition and Excavation. Factory. Sluice Castle Hill.
Welcome back to our coverage of NPL Men's New South Wales Round 28 action from Seven Hills. It's Hills United nil, Marconi Stallions 2. Marconi Stallions are doing their best to put pressure on league leaders Rockdale Illington.
Full time to Fillmore, Sydney Olympic nil, defeated by St George FC 3. At Chrissy Park, it was Northwest Sydney Spirit 4 defeating Blacktown City 2.
The Dawson Tones, the ground announcer for tonight. Yes, this will be his last Hills United for 2024. Officials doing their last minute checks. I caught 1/4 official signal, so not sure if there's been any halftime subs. But I'll just on this. We're away for the second half. Potentially a big 45 minutes coming up for both sides. Bowman back to Costanzo. Centrally with James Bales. There's Bella. 99% confident. Marconi. As they get to begin the game. There's Daniel. Inside Temelkovsky. Nice turn. Equally nice tackle from Rainer Smile. Dimi Petrados fighting to secure possession. And it's Lucas. For the time being. Finds Yesich. On a perfect hat-trick. He was able to score with his left foot at some point in tonight's game. That is that Mark Yesich, the man whose 2 goals split the 2 sides. Petkovsky. The Hills are now to Muller. Hills are as they were to begin the game as well. Danny Hurst ducks out of the way. And it's Temelkovsky. Wins the free kick. Perhaps a reminder for the lineups out there, for those who missed it during the top of the broadcast. So for Hills United, in goal, number 1, Brian Woods. 4 at the back from left to right, number 12, Jordan Lane. Number 5, Daniel Petkovsky. Number 2, Rainer Smile. Number 22, Brian Ginn. 3 in the third. Number 16, Lachlan second. Number 27, Brian Muller. And the furthest forward for midfield player. Maki Petrados. In attack, and at the right for Hills, number 77, Dini Petrados. On the left, number 11, up top, number 9, Makubo, looking to add to his 15 goal for the season. Daniel plays it for his hole. Body language was going to go out, but very much stayed in for Rainer Smile. Has to play it, but that's not going to roll over the goal line. Marconi's a lineup, so 4-3-3 as well for them. In goal, number 1, James Hilton. 4 at the back from left to right. Number 18, George Daniel. Number 3, Cameron Landis. Number 2, Nathan Milgate. Number 23, Brandon Vella. Central midfielder, number 5, James Wells. Number 8, Daniel Bowman. Calling an attacking midfielder, number 10, Marco Jesic. Very much a centre forward for a lot of the game. You would have seen in the first 45 minutes. And for Marconi on the left, number 6, Daniel Costanzo. On the right, number 7, Franco Meyer. And furthest forward, number 9, James Temelkovsky. Costanzo finds Daniels, overlapping run, low cross. And if you believe that, shooting my tally is correct. All that wonderful attacking play from Marconi we've seen this evening, that's the first corner of the game. Corner counts, I say during commentary, very much an unofficial stat. Actually, no, they had a corner in the first half. This is at least the second. Like I said, unofficial. Costanzo delivers and keeper hits the synthetic turf, and what usually follows after that is a free kick. believe our fetch marks are good enough to pick up PA systems at the various rounds, just in case you didn't quite catch that just before the start of the second half. Scores from games played earlier on. St. George FC with a big result that takes them a lot closer to a third relegation. St. George FC defeating Sydney Olympic by 3 goals to 0 at the Belmore Sports Ground. As the handball shots are not heeded. Here's a scoop pass, and Millgate with the header back to Hilton. That was nicely done. And in the 5:30 p.m. game, Blacktown City travelled to the Arctic Circle and got frozen out as Northwest Sydney Spirit defeated them by 4 goals to 2. Great weekend it's been for the men from the Arctic Circle for their cup success against the Tasmanians Glenorchy Knights on Wednesday night. Costanzo wins the throw. Takes the throw, but doesn't have the distance to find Yesic. Yesic does his part to win it back. Here's Bayless. Bowman, nice turn. And Bowman with the curler, but it's safe hands from Ryan Wood. Now, this could be one for Yesic, and Yesic round the keeper, tight angle, cuts it back. Here's Costanzo, and Costanzo does the simplest of tasks to make it 3-0 to Marconi Stallions. Looks like they'll get 3 points this evening. And the man who set up his first 2 goals that his team scored, Dom Costanzo, who set them up for Marco Yesic, and now it's roles reversed. Costanzo scoring off a Yesic assist. And Marconi Stallions looking absolutely in a fabulous
Goal
position.
for Marconi Stallions, score number 6, Dominic Costanzo. Scoring on his 9-0, Marconi Stallions 3.
Costanzo's such a high quality player since he came into this competition in, I think, 2022. More of a creator than a scorer, but even so, Dominic Costanzo, 8 goals for the season. All the assists he provides. Costanzo's been so valuable in these last 3 seasons. Moving here. Not exactly moving freely, but I think it's something. Marconi left back. Muller finding Frankie. Frangie gets it back. And Mackie Petratos. And Frangie trying to trick his way past Daniel. Daniel, I was about to say good defending, but he's got a bit more work to do. He's lost out to Mackie Petratos, and there's a cross, the face of goal, out of reach for Hilton, but also out of reach for any Brazilian player. He'll try again. He starts the overlap, but he's got a long way to go. And actually, nice work to wait until Ginn was in the space to receive the ball. He crosses low and attempted flick from Ginny Petratos. Hilton just falls on the ball. I think with that brief spell of Hill's pressure, Hilton just has an opportunity to take a breather. But now it's all go for Marconi on the far side of the field. Back to Wood. And second. Side of things, as Marconi look at it. Might open up left with Costanzo is drifting into space. Daniel is getting forward to support the overlap, but Costanzo won't wait for him. He'll take on Ginn, trying to get round him using his speed. Ginn has a good use of the body, leaving it for his goal. Trying the switch. Vela hurries but won't get to it ahead of Frangie. 2 former teamates. In a 1-on-1 battle, and Frangie shoots. Goes wide. Yeah, that's right. So the assistant is the chat. Daniel Drew chatting to Danny Horsted. And that's going to be a corner kick. Sepping delivers the in-swinger to the far post. There's a head-on. Cleared. Clearing defense. Muller. Down by Meyer and Sepping. Take it quickly. Didn't advance to where the foul was, at least the way I saw things, but we'll go on. Either Kubo. Marky Petrados. The box. Into the box. Still has it. Now Sepping can't reach. Frangie. Now winding up. Oh, it's Muller, and he scored a spectacular goal in his final home game for Hills United. They're on the scoreboard, and they've got some hope. Nikolai Muller with a stunner. He sat up for him so nicely. He has beaten James Hilton for power from 25 yards. Hills United 1. Marconi Stallions 3.
Goals for Hills United was scored by number 27.
Well, it's going to give Marconi something to think about. No clean sheet for them this evening. Marconi has shown, I would say, the proficiency to come out on top in those kind of the closer battles, the tight games. Actually, in the last 5 games, they've won them all by a single goal. Costanzo crosses and Ryan Wood, that's a great command of the penalty area. No trouble with steals. Kamikovsky falls, and that is he's in the free kick. And folks, he's not going to curl into Matthew Petrados' play. Oh, it's, the grandstand here at Lansdowne getting a lot more threatening clearances, if that makes sense, than is usually the case. It's absolutely slammed into, the ball's absolutely slammed into the board at the front of the stand. So, Franco Maia, the former Montevideo City Torque man, he's making way. David McDonald and I, it's the usual thing at this media box, just waiting for someone to turn around so we can see who it is. Oh, it's Maia off. Carl Chimenti, number 19 is my guess. Let's see how right or wrong I am. I got something right! Hey! Carl Chimenti replacing Franco Maia. On the right-hand side of the Marconi attack. On the right-hand side of the Hills defense. Doing great work to prevent any Marconi clippers.
Substitution for Marconi Stallions coming on, number 19, Carl Cimenti, replacing number 7, Franco Maia.
A man who scored a lot of goals in this competition. A very great option off the bench for the Stallions. There's Wood. There's long for the restart. Nice play, moved out wide with Bella. Step forward to press. Just not letting the ball past it. Good defending. Far touchline by Marconi's number 3. It's a claims. There's another corner. Usual reminder, members of the commentary team, keep an eye out for the match report for this game, available on the NPL New South Wales Facebook page. Later this evening, I believe it is being written by Madeline Ryder. And swinging corner, and all Windus there. Heads away. Yes, it's head away now. Can Marconi start a counter? Temelkovsky, and it's sideways ball which breaks for Sepping. Now, Frangie. Teammate. And Lane. He has to defend. He's Chimenti. Good tackle from Smile. The pass, it's Kubo and Windus will just leave that for Hilton. An extra second. Kubo in close attendance. Spin. Except for Miller. Stepping. Now. Aki Petranos. Divi Petranos. Divi tries to run around Daniel. Daniel, that's great defending. Had to be precise in his own box. Stands out. So ended this phase of play without either team actually able to break the opposition's backline. Not for want of trying. Nice dummy there by Danny Horstad, the referee. And Bowman, set off. It moves the ball back to Bell. It's a Temelkovsky does Daniel, but nice slide attack. There's a double sub, I think. Is that coming up? So, who? Oh, of course. We have to all eyes all over the pitch to see who's getting subbed. That's actually more straightforward. So, coming off the field, number 16, Lachlan Sepping, number 77, Divi Petranos. If Sepping's coming off, I'm going to speculate that Thomas Mako is one of the players coming on. And actually, looking at Dave McDonald, that reminds me I do need to get a new pair of binoculars. But anyway, the newly introduced pair, number 20, Thomas Lopez, who scored last
double
week.
Substitution, Hilton United coming off. Number 16, Lachlan Sepping, and number 77, Petranos.
Thomas Mako is the other one.
Number 20, Thomas
this is the
Lopez,
thing I
number
fear.
26, Thomas
Marconi and stuck in
Mako.
the substitution at the same time, so, well. I feel like Dominic Costanzo's the Marconi player to leave the field. I also feel like Yuki Kitano's the player to go on. But quite sure of that. This is the newly introduced player. Yep, number 20, Yuki Kitano is on for Marconi. His first action is to send it straight up into the night sky. This trusty Dave McDonald binoculars coming in handy again. Dominic Costanzo. Well, that is a very productive hour and a bit for Marconi's number 6. 2 assists and a goal to put Marconi in this commanding position that they enjoy, leading by 3-1, leading by 3 goals to 1 over Hills United in the 64th minute.
Substitution for Marconi Stallions coming off number 6, Dominic Costanzo, being replaced by number 20, Yuki Kitano.
Central for the time being, with Jesic going to the right side of that Marconi attack and Chimenti on the left. That's where that recent Hills double sub will stretch out. Mako slotting in central, to the Hills central midfield. Placing Sepping and Thomas Lopez on the right hand side to Stallions, Didn't Petroglyphs. Forced backwards, but protects the ball. To Muller. Forward, back to Muller. Keep Petranos, and then nice ball from Lopez, but Milgate gets there. Sure. He's given anyway with the throw. Back off the defender. Gin crosses. It's blocked by Kitano, who's a very attacking player, but doing his defensive work as well. Situation with that ball going into the penalty area, so that's efficient defensive work. Mako. Find the space. Do the damage going the other way. It's Temelkovsky. Nicely from a couple of defenders. Has options. Skin defending against down the wall. That's central investment. Petranos. You can see what he was trying to do. Got the backspin on it, so just set up nicely for Lopez. Milgate prevented another run down the right flank. Lopez will get the ball there. Let's cross it in, but straight to Jesic. Jesic will. Uncharacteristically rushed there from Marco Jesic because the runs were starting, but it was a little bit too early to play, to attempt that kind of pass. It scored twice, as I say so. Forgiven for the most minor lapses there. Cushions it for Chimenti. That's an interesting ball. Woods out. Temelkovsky got past the keeper. Here's Temelkovsky. Holds it up. Is he waiting for runners? Great defending from Smile. Now the Hills players are back, but Temelkovsky still has it. Played off the line by Petkovsky. And the collision, and it works out for Akubo. Looks to see what his options are more centrally. Akubo shoots from a tight angle, and it's off the inside of the post. He nearly pulled another goal back for Hills United. The angle seemed to be against him, but he found just enough room. He beats Hilton. The frame of the goal comes to Marconi's rescue. And still have a 3-1 lead. It would have been such a nice time to score for Yu Akubo. Millimeters away from his 16th of the season. There's a corner, delivered by Mackie Petranos. Here's the volley, and Hilton should be up and claims it, although a little bit of friendly fire from him. Let's keep an eye on Hilton. Yeah, he's okay. Burnley. So, Customs are off the field. Who's on dead ball duty? Looks to be James Bayless. One player in the wall. Everyone else in the box defending the Hills as Bayless delivers. Nice ball. Good header away. Bayless prevents the counter. Very strong tackle. Chimenti spins away from trouble. Tano, 1-on-1. Listen to the shouts. James Bayless curls it, but that's straightforward. Dropping deep. Now he'll drive. Akubo. Gin. Kick. Actually, a lot of height on both sides here, so. One for those of us who love aerial duels. Hitting the ball. Marconi delivers. Hilton stays on his line, and that's headed away by Marconi. Here's Muller. They close him down. Don't let him shoot. Mackie Petratos delivers, and it's batted away, but the rebound, that's cleared off the line, possibly by a defender, possibly by Hilton. And Hills making Marconi work hard if they want to see this result out. Lopez, surrounded by green jerseys. See that such high importance on it for both sides, and that was at both ends of the table. A little bit heated, yeah, but that was the thing, calm things down. Exactly in game management mode, but just taking their time over that set piece. They're on the move now again, anyway. The game. Obviously, please, then Muller. Very inadvertently, and the hand up in the ball, inadvertently playing into like Chimenti's face. Good to see Chimenti's okay. Again, for Kubo, but no. It's too isolated really for the flick to affect Marconi in any way. Yes, nice back here. To that. Such again, he's really good. So, positioning like that at almost Church's prediction of the Essex hat-trick it's not looking great. Oh, sorry, almost clutching, my bad. Anyway, Temelkovsky finds Kitano, but it was wide because of a deflection. Corner. Bayless. Looking across. Take it. Again, it's the SH Telekovsky closest to the keeper, trying to put Ryan Wood off. Now the runners coming from deeper. Great ball. Balls do well. Catano, two plays in close attendance, looking for a counter, but get past him. Bayless to SH. Keep possession before Bayless drives. Again. Despite engine protestations, it was not fouled. Kubo. Against this very strong Marconi defense. Maki Petranos gets it back from the Kubo. Put in there, possibly from Bayless. Drifting around a lot in these last 5 to 10 minutes. This time on the left-hand side. Temnikovsky. Smile heads away, but only as far as Catano. Relatively confident that the flag would go up. Cameron Wright obliges. Right foot across this time, and half clearance from Millgate. That's good central defensive partnership in action there. As Woodgust helps Millgate out by completing the clearance. Touch. Expecting the free kick, they're not going to get it, and now they've got to scramble back. Marconi counter, possibly, with Temnikovsky. It's a free kick. I think that's a card coming. Another card to Temnikovsky. 79th minute now. Yeah. You've just joined us. Rich Subihano with the commentary here from Landers Stadium. Marconi leading Hills by 3-1. Marconi's goals were a double from Marko Jesic and a goal from Dominic Costanzo. Nikolai Muller pulled one back in spectacular fashion for Hills United. Yeah, by the way, appeared to be wanting to make a double substitution, but maybe not just yet because they were defending the set piece. By the way, this is how we do it at Football New South Wales. If you want to see that Nikolai Muller goal again, shout out to the Golden Greek, Mark Stavroulakis. He's clipped it up. It is already on the NPL New South Wales socials, the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Played in there, and the clearance goes up rather than forward. Now for Hills. Muller, start a counter. Here's a Kubo. Marconi's transition defense looks pretty good in there. Safety first touch over the sideline. We can get properly back into their defensive shape. Dave McDonald, who's telling me that Sunday Owner and Jamal Belcardi are the players coming on. So I think I see Mackie Petralis' bright boots. He's coming off. Anthony Franchi. Yeah. More teamwork in action. Thanks, Dave. But yeah.
Substitution for Hills United coming off. Number 8, Mackie Petralis, number 11, Anthony Franchi, being replaced by number 10, Jamal Belcardi, and number 24, Sunday Yona.
In case I might didn't pick that up, but I'd like to think they are coming off the Hills in the most recent double sub. Mackie Petralis and Anthony Franchi, replaced by number 10, Jamal Belcardi, and number 24, Sunday Yona. Kovsky, can you find Kitano? No, he smiles. Muller. Yeah. Which Danny Holstead doesn't hit. Drop of the shoulder there from Mako. Now, Belcardi rides a challenge. They get back for the free kick. But there was no advantage there. It's a big one, potentially, for Hills. They could make the end stage of this game very interesting if they were to score with this upcoming dead ball situation. Here we go. It's struck with power. That's a great save by Hilton to deny Thomas Mako. Two strong hands to it. The way he saved that, Hilton, no very little chance of the Hills player scoring from the rebound. Again, still full of energy. Might get the ball back here. Just a little bit wide by that pass, but even so, he crosses. And slightly loose touch allows, I think, Chimenti to clean. Now, here's a shot. Nikolai Muller unable to repeat his earlier heroics with the left foot this time. James Hilton falls on the ball and takes a breather. But as they say, the ref's decision is final. So free kick, and will we see the Marconi physio coming on? Message. Chasing that hat trick.
Hills United FC
very tough customer.
I'd like to thank the wonderful support from their sponsors in 2024. Ivory Special Coatings, Snooze Castle Hill, AAA Tyre Factory, Ace Demolition and Excavation, Phoenix Building Approvals, Astus Financial, ICD Homes, and Ilago Italian Restaurant.
Oh, there's another card coming up. Oh, it was for Nikolai Moore, so I think that used to be dissented. If you were here at the start of the game, he did get quite a comprehensive warning from Danny Horsted. It does appear that warning not heeded, so for his last name. free kick. Bayless. Nice header towards Windust, and then as the fog starts to creep in to Landon Stadium, but we've done before it really sets in. So it comes from Wood, and can't capitalise from that win in the centre of the park. Muller curls it. There's some more pace. Okay. Lane and Lopez really make it stick. That's awakening. Well. Through to James Temelkovsky. He's one-on-one with Smile. Temelkovsky. Again, he delays the shot, allows the second defender to come in and to quite open up for him the way he wanted in the end. But still has it though, with persistence. See out the danger. Too many numbers defensively for Temelkovsky to really do anything there. Kubo steps in there. Now he has runners. And this one is Sunday Yona. Left side of the box. Yona runs out of room. Goal kick. To hurry up, I suspect just to have much patience for delaying the restart. Back underway into Contra Hills means Marconi can at least now set up camp in Hills' defensive third of the field, and you can see no rush. Marconi is taking it easy, leaving it for Brady Bell. Hello. Shooting opportunity. Now, here's Bowman. Drives it low. From the body language of the other players once more against New York Kubo. Those of you familiar with my comp, you know my, I would say, trepidation of double subs at the far side of the field. That's the third one this evening. But once again, James Bayless is one of the players to be subbed, as is Daniel Bowman. So subbing two of the midfielders. Oh no, Temelkovsky, not that. So it's Bayless. Oh, 9-8, no. It's Bowman and Temelkovsky off. It's two players that I'm waiting for them to turn around. For Julian Monge coming on, so that he would be central midfield to replace Bowman. The other attacker is about as far away from us as humanly possible. Oh, is it a 26 or a 29? Apologies, everyone. This distance with my eyesight, those two numbers will look the same. 29? Thanks, Dave. So, number 29, Luke Rasso is replacing James Temelkovsky for the final few minutes.
Substitutions for Marconi Stallions. Coming off number 8, Daniel Bowman, and number 9, James Temilkovsky, being replaced by number 29, Luke Rasso, and number 54, Julian Monge.
That's far away from Marconi goal. Threatening James Hutchins. It's possible to be, but there's a second ball in the field. I have multi-balls. This is a pinball machine. So it's there'll be a minimum of 3 minutes time added on to end this game. Great too. They've done their job at least for tonight. They've put in as much pressure on Rochdale as possible. For the moment, this result, if it stands, will cut Rochdale's lead at the top.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes time to be added on.
Yes, it's right. Try to put it on field towards Katana, or going out of play first. Sweat over this minimum of 3 minutes time added on. Backer's trying his best. There's almost no room inside news to us. Kovsky's the open goal for Hills. He goes direct. Lopez. Elliott finds Yona. He's standing firm. They've been beaten by an absolutely spectacular Nikolai Muller goal early in the 56 minutes. It's made the scoreline 3-1, but not chances really gotten past them. The job is not quite done yet, and it's kind of a set piece, and this stage of the game is there's also going to be a yellow card. Go, by the way. Luke Rasso. And actually, I thought they were going to put it in the mixer from the free kick. Now it goes in. Windust heads away. Luke Rasso. Want yourselves to make an impact? He certainly made an impact on that Hills United player. And he got booked. Trying to find some room so it's cleared, and will this stay in? There's a free runner in the middle as well. I think that's Kitano. How's the cross? It's behind Kitano. Trailing run from Chimenti. And Carl Chimenti. Great save. Great save from Ryan Wood. Not the concession of field. Ryan Wood is played. Quite well tonight. Just, as I usually do, plug the NPL Men's New South Wales Team of the Week. That'll be posted Monday on the New South Wales socials. But Sunday owner, he's that minimum 3 minutes time at it on. We just had that. So job almost done here for the Stallions. In fact, it is done. So a successful trip to Seven Hills for Marconi Stallions. They defeated Hills United by 3 goals to 1 here. The dynamic duo, very much Marco Jesic and Dominic Costanzo this evening. Jesic, the Marconi captain, opened the score in 8 minutes.
In our last
2-0 in the 31st minute. Both of those goals.
Hills United 1,
Scored by
Marconi
Dominic
Stallions
Costanzo.
3.
Costanzo got himself on the score sheet in the 51st minute. That goal was set up by Marco Jesic.
On behalf of Hills United FC,
Hills
we
United
thank you for all
a
your
spectacular goal
support
from 25 yards out by Nikolai Muller
for
in
our
his
home
final
matches
goal
this
for
year.
Hills United. But it would prove to be consolation for Passery's side. We hope you join us tomorrow on the Football New South Wales YouTube page. Absolutely sportful choice at the live tab.
Hills United will be
6
back here in the last round of the season
starting
in an away
at 3
match
p.m. and the latest
against Blacktown City, 3
5:30
p.m.
But for
on
now, on behalf of
Sunday, the
Football New
25th
South
of
Wales,
August.
our camera operator Chester, this is Eric Sabihano signing off for the Football New South Wales YouTube page. If you're viewing from the Philippines, Sigana and Maraming Salamat po, thanks for your support. But anyway, wishing you plenty of good vibes, great coffee, sick calories for listeners. And in honor of Australian hero who passed away, may you have many, many succulent Chinese meals in the future. See you next week.
And ladies